Ian Cole going in. Gate closed. And away they go. St. Joe Bay goes straight to the front. Prospect Park is down at the rail. The Gomper in the red colours between runners. Ian Collar's on the outside of that, and Rockin' Atten is the early trailer. Tightly bunched, though. 3 lengths would cover the lot. Past the 7/8 they go, and St. Joe Bay, not in any hurry out here, leads at a length to Ian Cole. On the far side, Rockin' Atten is right there, adjoined third. Prospect Park's tucked in down at the rail, and the Gompers contend to trail early, but only 3.5 lengths would cover the lot. No change. They move down the backstretch now with St. Joe Bay still showing the way. Ian Collar's right there in second. On the far side, Rockin' Atten. Down at the rail, Prospect Park. Almost 3 in a line for second now, and only 2.5 covers the first 4. And then it's a length and a half back to the Gomper. They run past a half-mile pole. St. Joe Bay kicks on for home now. In the second spot is Ian Cole. Prospect Park keen to go on at the rail. Nowhere to go. Up alongside Rockin' Atten. And now the Gomper is let loose. And here comes the Gomper now in the red cap on the far side. The Gomper is making his run. Going to have to go 4 wide. Prospect Park still travels well. Nowhere to go. Really tightly bunched at the top of the lane. St. Joe Bay along the inside. Rockin' Atten. The Gomper on the outside now coming under a ride. Prospect Park still waiting for room. Let's see, he's getting out now. And here comes Prospect Park. He just went right on by the Gomper. An 8th to go, and it's Prospect Park in full flight for the wire here. Prospect Park very confidently handled by Kent Asomo, cantering home with his ears pricked. Prospect Park a procession, one at about 5 to St. Joe Bay, Rockin' Atten and the Gomper.
Never bet an odds-on favorite trying something for the first time. That plays out with the Gomper. Prospect Park had been 2 turns, and it shows here. But even Trevor Denman was anticipating something big as he talked about the Gomper being unwound here, but he never got on track.
I mean, he started to make a big move with a half-mile pole. The problem was he didn't sustain it for very long at all. I mean, literally, he sustained his move from the half-mile pole to the 3/8 pole. That's not enough. And now he's just flattening out and ends up not finishing in the top 3 at odds of 1 to 2. Yes, the pace was slow, 47-3. And even though, and he was last, but he didn't have any sort of traffic issues. He was last, but not that far removed from that slow pace. What was he last? About 5 lengths off the leaders of the half-mile pole. So just a really disappointing effort for the Gomper. And Ron Ellis, one of the things that makes him an outstanding trainer is he's extremely realistic. Yeah. So they'll have to regroup with the Gomper and try to figure out what they want to do next.
What about Prospect Park, though? He ran away from this field, and he seems to be coming into his own. Is he a 3-year-old worth watching, or is just the right field today?
Well, I think a little bit of both. Okay. I think it was sort of the right field. I mean, the horses on the lead outside of Prospect Park were kind of stopping in this race. The Gomper does nothing. But we talked about Cliff's Ice. He made that equipment change, too. This horse wore blinkers in career starts 2 and 3. Took him off for career start number 4. He ran a really game race, that race we talked about where he ran every step of the way. December 27th, had to work every step of the way to win by a neck. And he comes back and wins here. So good win against a suspect field and maybe even below average field with the way the Gomper performed going a mile.
The final time for the mile, 1:35.3. It's Prospect Park who gets the win at 7-2 in race number 3 at Santa Anita.